Minecraft, the world of Minecraft, is a vast canvas, a place where creativity knows no bounds. But it's also a world of survival, where skill and knowledge separate the seasoned veterans from the fresh-faced beginners. Today, we witness a classic confrontation, the master versus the apprentice, the pro against the noob. On one side, we have Edasu, a player whose name is whispered with respect in the blocky halls of fame. His movements are precise, his strategies are legendary, and his understanding of the game's mechanics is second to none. On the other side, we have a noob player, full of enthusiasm but lacking the experience that defines a true survivor. Their journey has just begun, and every shadow holds a potential threat, every block an unknown possibility. The stage is set for a duel that will highlight the stark contrast between years of dedication and the very first steps into a new, challenging world. As the challenge begins, the difference in their approach is immediately obvious. Edasu's spawns and his actions are a symphony of efficiency. Within seconds, he has located a cluster of trees and is methodically punching wood. His inventory management is flawless. He crafts a wooden pickaxe and is already digging into the earth, his eyes scanning for the telltale signs of coal and iron veins. He moves with a purpose that only comes from countless hours of gameplay, never wasting a single moment. The noob, however, is a picture of bewildered excitement. They spend the first few moments spinning around, taking in the pixelated sunrise. They punch a few blocks of dirt, then chase a chicken for a while before finally remembering the fundamental first step, getting wood. Their chopping is sporadic, and they leave floating treetops, a cardinal sin in the eyes of any experienced player. While Edasu is already smelting his first batch of iron ore deep underground, the noob is struggling to craft a simple wooden sword, fumbling through the crafting interface with a charming clumsiness. The first nightfall is the ultimate test for any new player, and it's where the gap between Edasu and the noob widens into a chasm. Long before the sun began to dip below the horizon, Edasu had already established a secure, albeit temporary, base. He had dug into the side of a mountain, sealed the entrance, and lit the interior with a dozen torches crafted from his early coal findings. He has a furnace roaring, a chest to store his resources, and is already planning his next move, perhaps a mining expedition for diamonds or the construction of a more permanent fortress. He is safe, secure, and productive. The noob, on the other hand, is caught completely off guard. As the sky darkens and the hostile mobs begin to spawn, panic sets in. They frantically dig a shallow hole in the ground, a dirt coffin just 2 blocks deep, and pull a block of dirt over their head. Trapped in the pitch-black darkness, they can only listen to the terrifying groans of zombies and the hiss of spiders crawling just outside their flimsy shelter. It is a long, terrifying night spent cowering in the dark, a stark rite of passage for every new player. As the sun rises on the second day, the contrast is even more pronounced. Edasu emerges from his mountain base clad in a full set of iron armor, carrying an iron sword and a shield. He has a bucket of water for quick descents, a stack of cooked steak for sustenance, and a map to chart the surrounding lands. He is a conqueror, ready to bend the world to his will. The noob, meanwhile, cautiously digs their way out of their dirt hole, blinking in the morning light. They are hungry, armed with nothing but a wooden axe, and have no clear plan. Their first encounter with a creeper is a disaster. Startled by the sudden hiss, they run in the wrong direction, leading the explosive mob right back to their meager collection of resources. The resulting explosion leaves a crater in the landscape and sends the noob back to their spawn point, stripped of all their hard-earned items. For Edasu, a creeper is a resource, a source of gunpowder for TNT. For the noob, it is a walking, hissing nightmare. This simple encounter perfectly encapsulates the journey every player takes. From being a victim of the world to becoming its master, Edasu's path was once the same as the noob's, and with time, practice, and a few more creeper explosions, the noob will one day forge their own legend.